Okay guys, this is the last few issues from pack 11. We're working on the foot and some more of the leg of the Tyrannosaurus. Let's get on with the build. Okay, so we're starting off by... oh, that's a very solid metal piece there. Oh, we got 3 bags of screws. So which one is the 105.8? 105.8 is those small ones. We want them first as we take these 3 little toes. Some cute little toesy woesies. And we're going to attach these toes to the foot. Although I don't get why they couldn't have just made that one simple moulded piece. I don't know, it's not my place to ask. So let's get these screws in and we'll put the claws, well, toes on the T-Rex. Okay, so those on there, that is very fiddly because these want to come out and spin while you're screwing it. So, but yeah, I mean, that's actually quite a weighty piece for what it is. Okay, so next we're going to take this nice big piece. Is this? Oh wow! This is another metal piece, and that is going to connect like this. Oh. And we want 2 silver screws, 105/10. So that's the silvers. Let's pop them there. Right, am I going to be able to do it with this one, or is it too bulky to get in there? I may have to change screwdrivers. I hope I don't. Okay, this is very fiddly, especially when doing it at arm's distance. Okay, that one is very tricky to do. Yeah, even that won't tighten up anymore. So yeah, that is now on there. That is very, very solid. Alright, what's next? Next we want to take these plastic pieces and put this black piece on this red piece. No? Or is it? Or are we putting it on this piece? No. It's on this piece, which... no. This is really confusing. I think this piece... yeah, this piece goes on this piece, I think. Yes. So that goes on there. And then that goes on the bit with the hinge looking part. And we want 2 black screws. Pop them in this one. Right, so. That's going to be 1 in the top and 1 in the bottom. Oh, oh, bugger. Okay, be careful. Crap. Right. Be careful screwing into this, because if you go too far, as I've obviously done there, you're gonna stretch the plastic, and yeah, you're gonna end up with a little spot on there. Wow, that's annoying. Don't know why you can slip our shirt on this one. Well, you can see that, but yeah, that's very annoying. Okay, bring back the rest of the leg. And that is going to connect to this piece. And it's going to be another one of those screws that holds it in. I'm pretty sure this would have been a lot easier if I could have attached that before putting this leg together. Okay, so that's going to click when it goes in because of that bit there. So you just got to make sure you're keeping this bit pushed in when you're doing it so it clicks together. I have heard of people who've broken these bits, so you've got to be careful. That's why I was having a good old look at it there. But yeah, opens up easy enough. But just need to push to get it to go back in. And that hides the connector there. Okay. What's next? Oh, next we put this on. So with that facing that way, that facing that way. This comes in here. And we want the silver screws. Yeah, I am annoyed about that little pimple I've made on his shin. I haven't had that issue with any other part that I've screwed into. I guess on the plus side, where he's mostly going to be in Megazord mode, it won't be seen so much. Because it is just a tiny little thing, but the amount we're spending on these. And you know, this is going to be together forever, as they say. So the last thing you want is, you know, a loose piece coming off and then you're stuffed. Right, that's it for 105. Let's move on to 106. Okay, so we've got some screwing to do straight away. So I think I can see, yep, screws here. And it looks like we want the silver screws to start. 2 of them. We want to take this plastic piece, and I think this is going to be, yep, more metal foot. So, ring test. Right, so this is coming in here. And we're going to screw it at either end, secure it into this foot. Is that? No, a little bit more. Alright, that's just been there pretty good. We're then going to take this piece that jumped out. That is going to come in this way round. So the vented looking bit is going to be further forwards. Get in there. And then this is going to come in on the other sides. Go. And we want 2 black screws. Which again, there's only 3 of them in the pack, so that's all we need. And they're going to come in to the middle of the foot here. Okay. Next, we want to take this red plastic piece here, and that is going to come in over this. So it's just got clips there, so once this goes on, it's not coming off. So I believe the hooked bit is going to go in behind the toes. Not okay. Is it the other way? No, that bit's even worse. So yeah, it's definitely that onto there, that way round. Doesn't seem to clip too well, so I may have to try that with some glue later. And then we've got these lovely bits of detailing. So let's do it with the instructions. First piece is going to come on this side. Oh, look at that going in there. And I'm guessing the other bit is going to be this coming on this side. There we go. So we've got some movement. And it stands on its own. So, minimum requirements of a foot. Let's go on to the final issue. Okay, so we're starting this piece off with a bit of screwing. So we take this piece and this, which is just plastic. So plastic and plastic. This is going to come with that going down like that. So that's coming in here like this. And we want 4 black screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the pack, so we want the whole lot, as I just throw them everywhere. And this needs to be screwed into place. Right, so that is now screwed in nicely with 4 screws. We then want to take this piece. Ooh, that's a big chunky boy. Get out of, it's just spinning around. Right, this. So, which way round? It wants to be this way. And why is it showing me? It's got to be okay. But it looks like it has, this bit is facing in, so that's got to be squeezed into here. Well, that's a tight fit. Insert your own dirty jokes into the comments. Right. There we go. Right, that's it for page 1. Alright, so next we've got, metal piece, which is going to come in slip over that bit that we just put on. There we go. Fits on nicely. And then, oh, we're going to put it, that's facing that way, this faces this way. And because they're stretching it out, the final part of this is attach the screws. You know, they seem to have got this thing that instructions must last 3 pages. So some bits, it's literally, oh, place this over here, and then the next instruction is, now screw it on. Whereas in other ones, we've got a lot more to do. It's like, place this on here and screw it in. So yeah, I think they were like, right, we're going to make this last 120 issues. How are we going to do that? Let's spread some of these pieces out. Apologies if I'm coming off the main camera a little bit. Try and stay on. But yeah, this is now pretty much the entire leg. We're obviously going to have something that's going to cover there. We've got the other side of this which is going to come on. However, that's going to connect to what we've got with the T-Rex so far. And of course this is going to come up into here when it's folded away. So what will happen is you'll open this, pull that out, right. Okay, does that not? Just come like this, but this needs to. Why is that not going in there? That should. Ah, yes, it will come around more. To allow that to close. So that is where it will connect into the Triceratops or the saber-toothed tiger. Nice. And I did try sticking that up the Triceratops' bum earlier, and it does seem to be a very tight fit. And I'm guessing once it reaches that bit, the 2 bits that you put in to make the bum hole connect support is going to be what holds that in. So yeah, we've got a connector. And if I open this back up, push that in, close that back, we have most. See, this will adjust, this will not. It'll go that way, but that's as far as it'll come that way. But we've got most of a leg. I can't wait to attach it, but I have to. So yeah, in a month's time, first issue, I think, probably, that's going to be attaching to the Tyrannosaurus. Then we'll do the other leg, which will be, what, another, so 1 video to attach that to the T-Rex, 2 more for the other leg. So that'd be, what, 7 issues worth, and then it'll be a video for the cannons, a video for the sword, and it's done. Damn! Oh, I can't believe we're getting this close, people. And yeah, just remember what I said before though. Be careful screwing there. Because now mine's got a little light dimple. But like I say, it'll mostly be displayed in Megazord mode, so... yeah, that red bit will come up. So it might be worth getting some contact glue there. It stands. I'll see you guys next time.